Hi, my name is Chet and this is Cooking with Chet. And I've got a really great recipe for you today. Last year we went to Italy and we went to Lucca and we had a great time, and I went to a cooking school. And I met a really great chef, Chef Palo Monti, and he had some really great recipes. And today I'm going to bring you one of those great recipes, really sweet recipe and a simple one. Look, cherry tomatoes, basil, garlic. Simple recipe. Really easy to do, light, and you're going to love it. It's simple to do. And I'm going to show you how to do it. I would really like to do this recipe with tomatoes from my yard, but unfortunately my tomatoes haven't grown yet. But in the future, when my tomatoes are up and going, I'll be doing all my recipes with my own tomatoes. I had to go out and buy these tomatoes. Hopefully they're nice and sweet. I'm sure they'll be good, but let's get going. Okay, most of my tomatoes are cut. My basil's ready to go. Some of my garlic's done, so I'll get going on some of the garlic and the tomatoes. Get these ready, and I'll show you how to put these together and get them going. What you have to do on the tomatoes is just cut them in half. The garlic, you can cut them up the way you like it. I just mince them up fairly, not too small. The tomatoes I just cut in half. I cut most of them in half. Now I didn't want to spend too much time doing the tomatoes. Now when we put this together, the tomatoes have to be cooked medium heat for 15 minutes. Make a nice sauce. And we cook the tomatoes and the garlic together. You don't saute the garlic first, because there's the possibility of getting the garlic done too much. You want to just leave the garlic and the tomatoes blend together by themselves or together. 1 cup of olive oil in here, and I'm going to saute these for 15 minutes. Okay, as you can see, the tomatoes are starting to break down into a sauce. It's only been about 6 minutes so far. I'm going to add a little salt and pepper to it for a little more flavor. Bring out the flavor of the cherry tomatoes. The water is starting to boil a little bit. I haven't put in the basil yet. The basil goes in at the last minute, just for a couple of minutes. I want to keep the basil nice and fresh. Still have about 6 or 7 more minutes, but you can see it's starting to break down into a really nice sauce. Garlic's getting real flavorful. I could smell it. My daughter says it smells good, and she knows what she's talking about. Okay, we're right at 15 minutes, and that sauce is just about finished. So I'm going to turn the sauce off right now. I'm going to just let it set for a couple of minutes. I'm going to put my pasta in the water, boil it, and just before I take my pasta out, I'm going to add my fresh basil to my sauce, add my pasta to my tomatoes and my basil, and we're going to sit down and have a nice little lunch. I wish all you people could join me. Okay, so I just put the basil in. I'm just going to toss it a little bit here. The sauce is completely done. You see, it's all melted down. All the tomatoes made just a beautiful sauce. The basil is just folding in nicely. By the way, I put my apron on. Cooking with Chet. I'm going to add just like a half cup of water in here, maybe a little bit more. Look at that, beautiful, nice. Okay, so everything's going smooth, beautiful. I'm going to turn off the water. The pasta's ready. I'm going to take the pasta out and blend it right in the sauce. Take a little bit of water, not too much. Just set it right in here. Guys, and nice and damp in here. If it gets too dry, we can always add a little bit more water. By the way, I didn't mention this, but this combination here is 2 pounds of cherry tomatoes, one nice big bunch of basil, and 1 pound of spaghetti, thin spaghetti. That makes enough for, oh, probably 3 or 4 people at least. Maybe in some cases less, but all right, here we go. How's that? Nice plate of pasta for a little lunch with my favorite daughter. All right, by the way, don't forget, if you're in Lucca, go see Chef Palo Monti, the creator of this beautiful recipe. And by the way, we'll add a little bit of Parmesan Reggiano. Saluta!